Yeah, too. Yeah, he's a guy that's pretty dangerous. If he can stay down and away, that's ideal. But you can't always just hit that perfect little cube down there in the left hand portion of that box on your screen. So that balance. That's what these pitches.
It's going to be a wild one, man. It already is. I mean, it's 6-6 in the fifth. This is a game where, like, if you don't score in an inning, it's like you got your serve broke, you know, in tennis. Good pitch. Yeah. Yeah, Job was not good tonight. And there are issues I had with Job's outing that I'll discuss and that I felt like were legitimate regardless of the park that he was pitching in. At the same time, people do not understand. I mean, some do. What this park is and how it is. You simply cannot judge the effectiveness or ineffectiveness of a pitcher solely based on what they do in course. It's just it's a bizarre place. Turn it. Got him. Yeah, it's in time. Attaboy. That was big. That's a great play. I kind of think so too, but motherfucker, man. You know, Thunderbolts is. I stand by my review. I gave it a 7. I think it is a good movie, but I think that I want Marvel to pay closer attention to the themes and the characterization in that film and use that as a template for movies going forward. Because I really think that, like, it sounds weird to say it, but one of the big problems that has plagued Marvel lately is I just don't feel like their movies are about anything anymore. And you've changed, and I feel like that was not the case with Thunderbolts. And it goes back to, I mean, I've always thought Bucky as a character, and they elaborated on this on the TV show, but I think Bucky has always been kind of a how do I put this? A metaphor for addicts and people, or like former prisoners, people who've made, you know, reformed convicts, stuff like that, which is the fact that he was, you know, he's brainwashed, obviously, but you know, feels tremendous guilt about it, and that's talked about, and, you know, the things that he's done and the regret that he has. That's why I've always thought Bucky's become one of my favorite characters in the MCU. Call it. Good job. Yeah, I did. I do them on TikTok every so often, but those go away when they're done. I saw that. I saw a TikTok about that. No, I don't. You know what's weird? At this point with me, Matt, I I don't care if I have those things spoiled to me. During the Infinity Saga, it really mattered that I didn't have those things spoiled. I did not want to know what was going to happen in Infinity War, Endgame, and any of those things. But even by the time No Way Home came out, I'm just like, because I'll be honest, if No Way Home didn't have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, I don't think I would have liked it very much. Like, that was why I went to see the movie. Yeah, I it's weird that Thunderbolts is the one that people are looking at now and being like, yeah, they're back on track. But I get it though, because I also think with the end credit scene, it actually feels like they're connecting these things again. I'm feeling weird. Felt weird all day. Sorry. This guy looks pretty good, actually, Bird. Fell. I've seen some mixed things. I saw a report that said they think or he believes that the MCU is kind of becoming homework. I think they made. I'm not going to go 100% as far as to say I think they made a mistake going to television, but they made a mistake greatly oversaturating the market with their products. I mean, during the Infinity Saga, it was you got 1, 2 of these movies a year. And you know, get down, good AB. He's starting to swing it now. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Hold one. All right. But that was a mistake. And I also think that there was no what they should have done after Endgame, in my opinion. And I said this from the beginning. I kind of called this, which was Avengers Endgame was the biggest movie ever. And I don't just mean that in terms of financial, like what it made at the box office. I mean like in terms of scale, world building, connecting each of these universes. It was a massive undertaking. You can't go bigger than that. So I think what they should have done is gone more character based, smaller. Like, it sounds silly to put it this way, but basically started over. Try to go back to where the MCU was with the original Iron Man and the original Thor and the original Captain America. Yes, you can connect these universes a bit, but the fact is they were jumping right into Kang and the TV shows and these world-ending threats. I think that was a mistake. I mean, there's multiple reasons. Really, the biggest is I just that's okay. I'll forgive you for that one, Hobby, because he's 2 for 2 tonight. It's I really do want to please my audience, and I'm trying. I want to say the right thing and do the right thing, but it's like I can't do a fucking live stream without getting asked about Barstool or getting asked about what happened. It's just like I'm gonna be fucking 40 years old doing this shit, still getting asked. It's like I don't know what people want me to do, you know. It's like I take myself to some very bad places when I try to like dig up that experience or that trauma, because it wasn't a good time for me, and it was public and everybody watched and laughed and pointed, and I remember what I need to remember from it, sadly, but are the Rockies the most depressing organization in pro sports? White Sox are up there. I think you know what's weird? I actually think the Pirates are more depressing to me than the Rockies. That was a hanger. I think the Rockies suck right now, and they've sucked pretty much most of their existence. But at least the Rockies have had these moments where even if they're bad, they're kind of fun. Like they had those years with Nolan and LeMahieu and Cargo where they were kind of fun. The Pirates, to me, it's just like you have a good pitcher every so often. You have a Browns. I'm more so saying in 2025, if we're talking all time historically, Browns are probably number one. In fact, Lions are probably up there. Obviously things have changed. But I would say in 2025. Oh yeah, if Dan will have me. I really enjoyed that. Yeah. Charlotte Hornets, I think, is a good one because nobody even knows that they exist. People think that they're still the Bobcats. You know what I mean? Like that's, yeah. Get down. Oh, he beat it. Wow, great slide. I think he did beat it. Yeah. Ooh, that's close. Yeah. Okay. Heck of a play.
Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard. Geo employees with current eligible lease can get this Silverado for around $289 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. At Ace, we know whether you grill with charcoal, gas, pellet, or griddle, we've got the perfect grill for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Collection. With free assembly and delivery of your new grill, along with all the sauces, rubs, and grill accessories, you'll have everything you're paying for your
I don't know, man. I mean, look, there's the obvious ones. It's just I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day, really. The only thing at this point in life that I really want to happen, because there's a lot of things that, like, when you're young, you aspire for all these things. And it's like, I want to fucking get married and have, a fancy house and a bunch of kids. It's like, there's a lot of things as you get older that you have to accept and just kind of settle with. All I want to do in life is make content and make money off of that content. That's all I want. There's literally, like, if that it involves just me living in a fucking, shanty, I don't care. Well, of course I do, but I don't believe stuff like that is a realistic expectation anymore. That's a great pitch. Yeah. Yeah, 8-6 maybe, us good guys. Yeah, I bet he'll have him go. Good route. Got him. He wanted it upstairs too, and he missed his spot. But I think he was probably sitting expecting that sweeper. I saw the movie, I believe, when it came out. I did see the movie when it came out in theaters in '08. It didn't leave much of an impression on me. Um, I'm sticking with, and I'm going to continue to stick with Clone Wars because I get the impression that this is it's Dave Filoni in the first few seasons. It's a do what you have to so you get to do what you want to type of thing because people tell me how great this series is. And I'm watching it and there's nothing in it that I think is bad. Well, no, it's fine, but I watch it and I say this is for young children. And there's people who are insistent and people I trust, that like this really does grow the characters. It really does help evolve the prequels. It does make the source material better. So I am going to stick with it. And there was in fairness, there was an episode I watched tonight where one of the clones turned out to be a traitor, was a spy, and I thought, you know what, that's actually a pretty cool idea. I thought that was neat and handled pretty well. I also would imagine, and the show first aired, I think, in '08, but the animation is not very good, and it's not rendered that well. It was a great job by Herder. Nothing's confirmed with that. I everything is so sworn to secrecy, and there's so much conjecture and rumor that it's just like it's hard to even know what's true and what isn't. I do think the Batman Part 2 is still in motion. I do still think it's a go. I also think that the DC world is moving very fast, and if Superman comes out and it's gangbusters and people are loving it and demanding more of that universe, and Matt Reeves is still kind of twiddling his thumbs, writing the script, get down, get down, get down. Yep, that should be 2. Then it could be some issues. Glaber's been great, man. Malloy needs something, man. Come on. It's all right. Inside.
outfield, gets up in the air. So
It's in there.
Spencer Torkelson in 2 hitters. So Green next will be left on left, but Torkelson to follow will be right on left. And you wonder, depending on the situation, if Bud Black would think about walking.
That's in there. Fuck.
We've talked about if you want to swing, you got to get the bat off the shoulder. When you come in to pitch hit, you're coming in to do damage. You got to get after it. Now you got to battle. 2-2.
Ah, fuck. You know, I'm seeing from J-Hen a little bit of what I saw from Torque when he really struggled, which is the intent of his at bats is to drop the pitch count, is to work, you know, make the pitcher work, but you're also seeing and not taking advantage of a lot of hittable pitches. That's foul, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I bet this lefty here will be his last hit. It's his third. So Alverson, who throws a nasty splitter, especially to left-handers, is getting loose.
Mm.
Then the Tigers get hit a little bit. I mean, if they get the lead, it's going to be dependent on whether they get the lead or not, who they might bring in the pitch for the next inning. That's the top of the order. It's 3 of 4 right-handers coming up for Colorado. That's below the zone. It's 2 balls and a strike on Green. So as a manager, you're going sinker ball at top of the order. You want to keep the ball on the ground. And if he's got one of the best sinkers out of the bullpen, I mean, AJ's he's on it. These guys are on it, man. And it's a good move here by Bud Black to bring in his left-hander in this spot.
Down.
AJ Hinch constructed the lineup knowing that there's the one lefty and expected that this would be the case and was ready with his right-handed bats. But 2 friends, Bud Black, AJ Hinch, know each other well, calculating each other's risk aversion right now. 3-1. That is the type of swing you're talking about to try to do damage. Tipsy foul, it's 3-2. Let's get after it right there. Torres at second, 3-2 from Alexander. Screeches out to touch a 2-seamer. Foul away. He wasn't about to wait and see where that ended up.
Nothing but sinkers.
That's close enough. I'm sure it's not broken. That's 6 consecutive sinkers. Well, they saw what he did with that breaking ball in Anaheim. About 15 feet to right center. Left on left.
Down. That's down. Good at bat. Good job. I was going to blow a fucking gasket if you called that a strike, man. Because that was never a strike. No, they have great unis and a great park. I mean, and a great fan base. Denver's a very good sports city. Well, look at that roster, man. Bud Black is very well respected across Major League Baseball. And you took him to the playoffs twice. All right, dude. Heavy velo. Outside. All right, getting yourself in a fastball count. See something good. Mm-hmm. Inside. Ah, fuck. It's not a strike. It's a tough pitch. Fuck. That was a tough sequence, man. Yeah. What's up? Down. All right. Feels like he's seeing this guy. Good take. Outside. Come on. Who is it now? Ding dong. Well, Tingler's not going to walk. He did tonight, but come on. That was a forcing. That had some. That looked like it had some. Sinking action on it too. Fuck. What's this guy's ERA? 4.05. Jesus, stuff is good. Nah. Outside. That's a tough take. That's a really tough take. Because that started in the zone. He's battling. Come on. Fuck! I saw that clip. Yeah, I haven't really kept up with the stream. I don't even really. No, I don't mean to disrespect him. I don't really know who Lucas is, but that's a good clip. I mean, anytime you see a guy get lit up by a football player like that. All right, come on now. Play. Wow. That's in there. People are saying that there's this broadcast is like really glitchy. I maybe I'm just not paying close enough attention. I have not noticed that. But I'm also like answering questions here and watch it. Like I don't know, maybe I'm just full shit. Well.
make sure that that wasn't another one of those. So we kind of had adjusted, varied it a little bit, but I love in-game adjustments, you guys. Sweeney has it 9 here, 2-2. Man, it's second, 2 out.
Attaboy. We went back to that same pitch, and he actually chased this time. Who we got due up? Sweeney, Javi, Carey. They're all having good nights. Well, Carey's only 1 for 4, but I don't mind that. Sweeney's got his OPS up to 709. Let me tell you something. Sweeney's OPS stays at 709. Okay, that's a good year for him. It's a combination of cores, but also command. I think he would be getting ahead in counts and he'd fall behind in counts. He had trouble finishing guys. And really just threw a ton of hittable pitches. I mean, I know it's so. When a pitcher struggles, to me, it's much more easy to figure out as opposed to when a hitter is struggling, you know? You don't get away with many pitches in this league. You just don't. And I don't care what team you're playing, you know, they can make you pay, and that's what happened tonight. So yeah. Get through. Hey, great job. All right, come on now. Fuck. Get it? Like you went the other way with it. It was just shitty though. Benetti's trying to speak it into existence. I forgot Canley pitched for the Rockies. That's the pitch that gets to carry. It's that heater upstairs. It's so high, high above me, so lovely. Who they got up? 5, 6, 7 guys. Yeah, this fucking guy's 2 for 3. Fuck. They really have hit us around. I was gonna say 11 hits tonight. Fuck. So lovely. Did he start his career with the Rockies? Was it? Okay, yeah. I don't know, Matt. I'm sure there is a reason. I'm not sure though. Fuck. Give it to him. Fuck. Yeah, it was outside. That's a terrible. Yeah, good job. So come on. What's up? All right, let's go. One more. Come on. Fuck. That was outside. He might just put him on here. Yeah. Doesn't feel like he has a great feel for his changeup. That one was better.
First, you see what we got. Playing deep back at first base. 1-1. This is low. 2 balls and a strike. Doyle is next. At the top of the lineup for Colorado, there's Doyle. It's a long time Rocky. 2-1 coming.
Jesus.
3 balls and a strike on Amador. Slow it down a little bit. 3-1. Outside ball 4. 2 walks in a row for Greenlee. The bases are loaded. Chris Fenner is out of the dugout, and Brendan Doyle is the batter. Looks like Tommy's having some trouble with the grip.
Yeah.
Keeps going to his, trying to get some grip on the ball. He looked down at his hand a few times. Something doesn't quite feel right coming out there. The Tigers have seen 3 distinct climates on this road trip. Indoors in Houston, the Southern California sun for 4 days, and now back to the edge of winter here in Denver tonight. Yeah, I know when it's cold, the ball is a little slow. Get a mix going. Gives you a little grip on baseball. Look, 27. They lost to see it. Quick list. Brendan Doyle, 4th round pick of the Rockies, 2019. Spent his entire career in this organization. 6 years as a pro, now into 7 as a Rocky.
It's in there. Yeah, okay.
It's hit 333 off speed pitches, which is what Tom throws. Almost exclusively. 0-1.
Outside.
Fades outside. That's kind of been his miss. Holding a little bit. Rushing a little bit, trying to catch it back up with the arm. Ball and a strike on Doyle, right on right with Keenely.
Outside.
Same thing. Yeah, fastball this time. 2-1.
It's yanking, dog.
Trying to find a timing with the stride where he gets into his position on his landing point to get his arm in sequence forward.
All right, come on. That's foul, right? Okay, I was gonna say I didn't even.
Do it again. Oh, here we go again. Bases juiced. Pulling for Tommy. It's just there. You can tell he's just not quite got it right at the moment. See if he can compete, make a pitch. 2-2 to Doyle. Line drive. That was a seed. That was hammer time, but McKinstry's got quick hands over there. Jack White, thank you very much. Well done, McKinstry.
Hi, I'm Ross owner of Shaker River. In 29 years of business, one thing is certain. Trust is earned. Earning your trust means everything to us. With our experience helping thousands of Michigan homeowners, TrueView estimates give you a no-pressure view of your project and cost upfront. And to make things even easier, every new move looks like a lifetime transfer.
No, I am. I'm just not really getting much.
Here to earn your trust with a roof built to last. It's loud. It gets close. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the maturity. Love fills our hearts, our minds, our everything.
Who we got due up? All right. right, 2, 3, 4, man. Come on, go to work. Who is this guy? He's got a 0 ERA. He's been good. He's actually only 1 strikeout though. 7 in a third inning. What's his FIP? He might be due for something. Let's see. Pitched at East Carolina. FIP is 2.6281. Yet to walk a batter, but only struck out 1. Interesting. I am not Jewish now. Outside. Great mustache. Yeah. Outside. It is, but it's also a wonderful phrase. Okay, this is a weird thing I probably haven't talked about much. No, I'm not Jewish, but I find Jewish culture to be very endearing, and I enjoy and appreciate much of their terminology. It's just this weird like quirk of my personality. So I have, if you've been following me long enough, especially in the last few years, run it out. Damn it. Picked up on the fact that I'll throw those terms out there. You got vest you want to? Inside. Inside. God, fuck. Am I watching Andor? No. I watched the first season of Andor and I didn't particularly care for it. It's just one of those things. I pick and choose with Star Wars because I just think that they make shows about like I just don't care about Cassian Andor. I don't care about that part of the Star Wars universe. It's not that important to me. And this is speaking as somebody who really enjoyed Rogue One. But I enjoyed Rogue One because Rogue One connected to the original series, you know. It was supplemental material that made A New Hope better. No, there's no updates. The update is I'm going to keep going the way that we're going until I either run out of money or die or both. But I think we're putting out good stuff. I do not know. No, what's his face? Vest should attack. I mean, okay, so if you just if we go to the 10th, unless Vest just throws like 5 pitches here and you can bring them back. It's in there. Who's available? Well, Holton. Oh, yeah, we can use Holton. Yeah. Oh, back-to-back plays, lineouts first. Well, I know everyone's available. I was just thinking of who we hadn't used yet. It's in there. They're lucky he didn't get 3 because that thing hung up there for a long time. That's tough play. And yeah, that would have been a really good play. Yeah, I was going to say he probably could have gotten 3. Outside. Give it to him. Yeah, perfect. I'd almost consider walking Toglia here. Though I feel like baseball gods are never kind when it comes to that. But oh, we did walk him. Okay. It's gotten better. I try not to. It's more in sync than it's ever been. And I've kind of figured it out through streaming and stuff like that. But that was a thing I wanted to focus on this year. It weirdly depends on the day. Like right now, it's fine. Yeah, we did walk. Okay. The Angels suck at developing pitchers. Give it to him. It's outside. Bang! Nice. That's probably a bit outside, but yeah, we'll take it. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, I gotta charge this thing. All right, let's go. Come on. Outside. We have not won an extra inning game this year.
Tilts his head sideways. Put that top hand, cover that just a tick. 2-1.
Up.
Stairs, 3 balls and a strike for the Echoes. 24-year-old closer out of Battlefield High School in Virginia, and he is in the middle of a battle in the 10th inning tonight. 3-1.
Get down, get down. That's a run. That's a great fucking swing. Great job. Great job.
Roll that barrel. Torque. You never know what's going to happen when you get into a situation late in the game, but you get the good hitters count. You look to get the head out of the bat, hit the ball to right center on a fastball up. Good things happen today. Yeah, they do. Good things happen when the 2 best friends that anybody ever had, Riley Green and Spencer Torkelson, get together and
All right. Add on now.
pitch away to McKinstry.
Somebody said 1 for 5 Coulson. Yeah, that doesn't quite hit the same. If I'm just ranking it in terms of cleverness, 0 for 4 Coulson is the best nickname I ever came up with. It's mean, but that's up. Oh, that's fucking up, dude.
One and two for the Echoes to McKinstry. The Rockies will have 7, 8, and 9 coming up in the home 10.
Fuck.
Strike 3, back-to-back Spurs. 1 away. One more run would make this feel a lot better. Yeah, well, there's a ghost runner in second. It always is a little bit lackluster just to get one, I feel like. Especially here with singles multiplying like rabbits. Strike 1.
This guy's got pretty good stuff.
Torque in second.
Get through.
On the
Fuck.
call to third, rippling to McMahon. 2 out. It's up to Trey Sweeney, who has not made an out tonight. He is 3 for 3. A double, 2 singles, a walk, and as ridiculous of a slide that almost worked as you'll ever see. Did you call that the starfish slide? It was the full starfish. If you didn't see it yet, people have to go back and check it out on replay and see what a starfish slide looks like. Just arms and legs. Two out. Sweeney. Broken bat, pop up, back of shortstop. Trejo going back. The left fielder. That couldn't make the catch. That couldn't hang on for a second. Not in time. That is the cavernous outfield that can pay off at any time of night in downtown Denver.
Wow. Did they give him a hit for that?
This is the best singles ballpark ever created. And here's why. Long run, you know, he was planning on contact here.
Yeah, guys, Sweeney has played a wonderful game tonight. He's been fantastic. And this is not to take anything away from him. We are devolving as a society if we call that a hit. Straight up. There is no fucking universe in which that should be a hit. I mean, he is coming in on that ball. It hits his glove. Come on. Come on.
Trey Sweeney his second straight 4-hit game. Filling up that basket. I mean, he's going to be 10 Williams pretty soon. Those numbers on the board start looking a lot prettier when you got 2 4-hit games in a row.
They ruled it a hit. They called it a double.
8-6. Enormous second run. And now Javi Baez takes a strike.
All right.
He went further outside. How he laid off that time. Baez spoke the ball 106 miles an hour last time. A big chopper to first that turned into a double play. 1-2.
Oh my God.
But the Tigers get a bonus run after the torn double and hope upon hope that it pays off. Little bounce saw, love it. Oops. That'll be a run for the Tigers. And more bounce saw.
Meet Jonathan Thompson, an award-winning international travel writer on a mission to discover the world's most dynamic adrenaline-fueled destinations. From once-in-a-lifetime outdoor adventures to local traditions and cultures, Jonathan will immerse you in the most vibrant metropolitan areas. Elevate your senses.
Nah, you're not going to give Bo
Let the journey begin as he explores the world's best
this high leverage right now.
Go beyond the field with Digging Deep. Hear from your favorite celebrities and the biggest names in sports and entertainment. I'm still just the kid that's the fan of people that I know you guys. It's blows my mind. Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis Jr., Paul Rudd, Rob Riggle, J.J. Piccolo, Bobby Witt Jr., Tyler Glasnow, all of this and more. Only on Digging Deep. Watch now on FanDuel Sports Network. Sports and episode. Maybe a clip, maybe a coach, maybe a cheer. On the field and off, Fan Zone is for you. Scan this QR code to join Fan Zone, the ultimate online forum for sports fans. Tell us what you think about what you see on TV, online, and streaming. Your voice can help shape the future of sportscasting, product creation, website creation, and much more. Join Fan Zone today.
They'll probably lose, yeah. Knicks are good, man. So I don't well let's watch this inning first then.
Two-run score there. We're going to be exploring what the bottom of the order did tonight. 6 hits, 5 runs scored. That's where they really got it going. Obviously, Torque, one of the heroes here tonight in the late innings, and it will be Will Vest to close the door here, boys. Got 3 outs in the last half. Can you do it again? He's going to try, Johnny. Thank you very much. Will got a strikeout of Farmer to close the ninth, and now he tries to win this game for the Tigers. The runner at second is Farmer.
That's a strike.
And that was just low at it. Would have been mad if that was called a strike.
Come on.
It's 3 balls, no strikes.
Attack this fucking guy. Let's go.
7, 8, 9.
All right, come on.
Strike 3 and 1. Yeah, just let it about like that for a couple pitches. This game has been quite the adventure tonight.
Fuck.
Ball 4.
That's weak as fuck. No, you know what's weird, Shane? I was thinking this. The ump was really good until the last few innings. All of a sudden, his zone expanded. In there, yep. He's going to throw a lot of pitches. So, I mean, I don't know if Vest or Canley will be available. That's probably why they're not using Holton here, is that you can get multiple innings out of Holton tomorrow for at least one of the games.
1-1 is fouled away right side, 1 and 2. And then advantage back to defense. Corners to be able to move back. Sometimes we try to run over there in no man's land. Cover up that gap as much as possible. That 1-2 to Trejo.
What's up?
Upstairs, 2 and 2 for Best. Tigers scored 2 in the top of the 10th. Torque an RBI double. Trace Meany just a flick out to short left that Beck could not catch. Ooh, over the head of Warren Schaefer, the third base coach.
He break his bat there? No.
Thankfully, it's not Warren Keese over there. What is it worth? Two again for Best. On the ground, right in.
Turn it, Z-Mac.
Straight to the bag.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! That is wonderful.
Like the double play we saw in Chicago to open the year last year. Enormous. You see McKinstry just going to the bag, making a strong throw, and if that was pre-2 strikes, Jason, he would not have been in position to do this. Great defensive positioning, good fancy footwork. And now Amador to left field. That is foul. Strike 1. It's a great point. 2 strikes changes the whole thing. It's huge because they had a play in there thinking he potentially built the baseball. So good job by Best getting 2 strikes. How strong is McKinstry's on? That is, he's got a hose.
Yeah.
He absolutely does. He got him by a couple steps at first. 2 down. Amador, the 9-hitter, who's 0 for 3 tonight. A couple of ground balls. One of those would be mighty nice right here. 0-1. Nothing in 2. Now Best is cranking.
Come on, bury him now.
He does. Wipe him out downstairs. Feel that he does. 2 strikes. The rare cheat jump. Or maybe it was actually a slider that StatCast was like, I don't know what this is. Yeah, he's burying it. Yeah. Whatever it was. That's the swing and miss. I'm going to bury this thing. Oh, he buried it. It was going under the airport. 1-2. Fister in the air, right field side. Carpenter is in. The Tigers win. The opener in Denver. That was essentially a